Jay here for Stretford, Paddock. That's Joe Smith. This is Transfers Live. Hang on a minute, it's not Joe Smith. It's Eccles' finest. Sam from Real Res Talk joins us. This is Transfers Live, so make sure you're getting involved in the chat and the comments. We're going to be talking about all the latest Manchester United transfer news. Sam, how are we?
I'm good, mate. How are
you? All right?
Yeah.
How's your mood, right? Because everyone's getting a bit, I don't know, twitchy, aren't they, with transfers and that? Like,
yeah.
There's two schools of thought, right? There's everything's going to be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's the fucking plane is about to crash into the fucking mountain that's on fire. Like, everything's just terrible. Like, do you know what I mean? What's going on? You know what I mean? Like, it's all either we'll be all right, don't worry, or it's a disaster. Like, there doesn't seem to be much in between. Where are you at the minute? I'm
probably more in the calm group.
Yeah.
Just because the way we've operated, it's been a bit in the shadows on it. Like, but just all of a sudden, it's like, oh, Andre Santos. And I was like, where's this come from? When did this happen?
Yeah.
And then Tielemans was done in what, 24 hours?
Yeah.
You're like, when did this happen? What's going on? Cardalo was another one, never heard of, and he's got done. So it's just been a bit strange. There's been no leaks. There's been no sort of, we're chasing this guy for 18 weeks or whatever, it's like Frankie de Jong, and we've just come in now and just gone bang, 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 and got it done. So there's probably people we're working on that we don't really know about. But I seem to be the minority in our chat group at the minute because people are losing their heads.
Yeah, I know it's all that. And people get involved in the chat and the comments. We'll go through all the news as well. Also, we've got producer Cam here. How are we doing? It's mad that because we used to have a producer called Cam.
Yeah. And
now we've got producer Cam, which is these two. That's Harvey and Ben. Wave again.
Hello.
There you go.
Hi.
How are we doing?
All right.
That's enough out of you two. Right, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you check out Real Res Talk as well, but not until after this video, otherwise that would be mental. Here we go. Never Seen 3492 says, Sam reminds me of that bald comedian that used to be on Mock the Wink Week, sorry.
Dara O'Brien?
No, what's it? No, I know who you mean. What was his name, that bald comedian? What's his name? The guy that used to be on Mock the Week with a tash. Mock the Week. Hang on a minute. We'll find
I'm going to be insulted here, aren't I?
Yeah, of course you are.
Yeah, okay.
Bald guy. Mock the Week. Is it Andy Parsons?
Someone said Andy Parsons in the chat.
Yeah, it's Andy Parsons. Can we get a picture of Andy Parsons on the screen, please, so people can... Well, don't worry, we're not finished yet. There'll be more. Andy Parsons, yeah. People...
Okay.
He was class, says Vold, the designer. Yeah, lots of people saying... Andy Parsons.
Is this going to be like a Joe-style roast? Like
I don't know. It's not up to me. It's up to the chat.
Okay.
I mean, look, I remember once. Right, so I'm turning up in a very nice suit, bringing a bit of class.
I was part of that
to the chat. I thought you would have been.
Yeah.
Bringing a bit of class to the channel, and people compared me to Penfold and
Howard from the
Halifax ads. So that's the last time I've wore a suit on the channel. There he is, Andy Parsons.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad, that.
No.
The beard's a bit different. He's got a beard for starters, but he's got a nice... No, I can see that.
Right.
Actually, that is quite uncanny.
Yeah. I mean, if I can...
I reckon you could rock up on Model Week and no one would say out. Right, let's get into some puns anyway. Enough of this tomfoolery. Let's get down to the serious business of puns. Go on, Sam.
In for the long haul.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, I'm all right with that. I like that one. David Ornstein, Lewis Hall, I don't expect to be coming to Man United. Thanks for ruining my dreams, David. Appreciate that. There's clearly some interest there. Who doesn't like him? But Newcastle will be determined to keep hold of him, probably even more so following the departure of Eddie Howe and everybody else. Let's see, they would even like to tie him down to a new contract.
He'd be mental if he signed a new contract, by the way, unless there was a nice little buyout clause for him.
How long's he got left on his current deal?
I don't know. I think he's got a few years, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean... The punt in for the long haul, yeah, that's good. That's solid start, that.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't know what to make of this whole Lewis Hall thing. Because I like him, right? I would have had him.
You're not a massive...
No, I would have had him. I like him. I wanted to get a left back rather than a left winger because I want Patrick Dorgu to be playing further up the pitch, and I think that'll happen. But I just think they've got to have more than just one target. They've got to have some more sort of targets up the sleeve for left back. It can't have just been Lewis Hall or bust. That's it. We can't get Lewis Hall. That's it. Forget about left backs. There's only one name we possibly could have got, and that's Lewis Hall. That's not to denigrate him because he's a very good player, and whenever I've watched him, he's impressed me. But there's got to be some more targets we're in for. I'm just hoping. I mean, like you were chatting earlier, it's going to be a sort of Andre Santos, Jody Tielemans scenario where instead of there being weeks and weeks of speculation about a player, Ineos is going to go, or Vivell or whoever's going to go, boom, there you go. is your left back, and it might not be anyone we're thinking about.
Probably
because,
not.
let's be frank, you cover a lot of transfer news on your channel like we do. How many of us were covering the Andre Santos news weeks ahead of it?
Nope.
How many of us? I did a video saying I wanted him, or we did, as part of a video in Yuri Tillmans. But how many of us were covering Tillmans to United as a viable? It's going to happen.
How many of us knew he had a release clause?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a good point. So I'm hoping that there's going to be a bit of that. I'm not panicking, right? I'm all right. However, if this was it, if it was 85 million quid on midfielders and what else is there? Some freebies for goalkeepers and a youngster. And that, again, I'm not dismissing the ability of the young players, but that would be ridiculous. That'd be a shambles. If you literally went into Champions League season and that's you're spending. But I don't think it will be. I think that even Ineos can't be that stupid. This is a massive opportunity. And also, if you spend wisely now, if you spend a bit of dough, you're going to reap the rewards of consistent Champions League football. If you underspend in this window, you're probably not going to maintain Champions League football, which is, unforgivable. So we'll get into it. Damien Derwin says, close the hall door. The Laucho says, hall pass.
Hall pass denied or something, might be.
Oh yeah, we had hall pass, didn't we?
We had hall pass.
Yeah, because I said I didn't realise that hall pass was also the name that you give to it when you or your partner have a list of people you can sleep with. And then people were saying, no, it is Jay, because Finn said that and I said he was wrong, but Finn was right because apparently there's a film about it as well. So there you go. It's educational, this channel. Yeah, I mean, give them 70, says Jed 91. What was that then? Was that something?
No, I'm writing you a list.
All right, thank you. Give them 70. Culture Boy, that's 70 or 80 I would put on Chouameni. What about Robinson from Fulham? Andy Robinson there. We have been linked with him a little bit. Maybe that's someone. We'll see what happens at Manchester United. But at the minute, or probably this summer, it doesn't look like Lewis Hall is happening. Ornstein is pretty reliable, so we can all move on. Right, let's go on to the next one. You've started off well. Don't let me down.
Am I reading this or?
Yeah, go on. You read it.
Please, sir, can I have some Murtaugh?
Right, I get it. So read the. Right, hang on a minute. Yeah, it kind of works. It works-ish.
Is Murtaugh's at Atalanta? Is that the right? I get it. Yeah, okay.
So John Murtaugh, who I fucking hate, has gone to Atalanta because what Atalanta did allegedly. And when I say allegedly, I've just decided this is what happened.
Okay.
Murtaugh went to Atalanta. You know that striker you've got that's worth about 35 million euros?
Yes.
We'll give you 73 million euros for him without any negotiating whatsoever. We'll just give you that dough. Yeah. And then in a year's time, will you give me a highly paid job at your football club? And they went, fucking right, we will. And that's what I think happened. So John Murtaugh, after spending 73 million quid of Manchester United's money on Rasmus Højlund, a year later gets a job at Atalanta. Suspicious that. Yeah. And then he gets Atalanta 35 million quid for an injured Edison until United do a second medical and go, hang on a minute, we're not doing that. Sorry, I'll let you read this one.
Yeah, James Ducker names Atalanta defender Giorgio Scalvini.
Scalvini, yeah, I think.
And my Manc accent does not do that any favours. Among potential targets, Anthony Robson, the Fulham left-back who started for the United States at the World Cup, would be a cheaper option. And reports have surfaced recently linked to United with a move for Arsenal's Miles Lewis-Skelly, who also carries the attraction of being able to play in central midfield. Versatile Atalanta defender Scalvini, who can play across the back three. Please don't bring that back. Back four has shown an ability to step into defensive midfield role and has been scouted by United and his admirers.
Listen, the thing with that, but I get where you're coming from, back three. I think we've all got PTSD. I don't mind a back three if it, the game dictates it. I just don't want a back three forever, when no matter what the scenario, where you just sort of like, we're having a back three.
That's the solution.
That's it, and I'm never ever going to change from that unless I go 4-2-4 against Bournemouth for half an hour because my head's gone. So I understand this. I mean, let's be honest, most defenders should be able to play across a back three or back four. I like the idea of getting Miles Lewis-Skelly. I do feel it's a bit pie in the sky because when we were first linked with Miles Lewis-Skelly, I'll get to Scalvini in a minute. He wasn't getting in the Arsenal team as frequently. Yeah. He'd sort of burst onto the scene, done really well, everyone was like raving about him. Oh, Miles Lewis Skelly, 17, 18 years old, he's unreal. Then they brought in Zubimendi. They had a pretty settled back four. Zubimendi was playing in midfield, and it seemed like Lewis Skelly wasn't someone who was getting as many games as he probably wanted, and then you think PSR and all the rest of it, get a decent profit on him because he's an academy graduate, United interested, could that happen? But towards the end of the season, he played a lot, and he played really well. I thought he did well in the Champions League final, to be fair with him. I'd be very surprised if they sold Lewis Skelly. I really would. So then you're looking at other options.
Does it change
Scalvini.
now with Guimaraes coming in?
Good point. Maybe it does. Maybe it does.
Because they're going to have to get some money in, aren't they?
The only thing I would say, I mean, the money is obviously important, and they might look at it and go, this sorts us out PSR-wise. We're getting a few million quid, well, more than a few, for Miles Lewis Skelly, and it's all profit, and we can, we've got the money to spend in the transfer market. That just allows us to spend it. Because I think they made about 400 million quid or something in prize money, something stupid last year. The one thing I would argue slightly is Bruno Guimaraes comes in, he's 29, is he? Lewis Skelly's still a teenager, so is there a sort of like, well, Lewis Skelly's here for the next potentially 15 years.
But he's not going to play. If he's not going to play in the midfield, he won't play at full back because Arteta loves playing a centre back at full back.
He does like his 4 centre backs across the back four, doesn't he?
When does he play?
But yeah, I mean, if it was me, if I was managing Arsenal, there's no way I'd let Miles Lewis Skelly go because I think you've got to, you played 60 odd games last season.
Yeah.
Good chance you could be playing a similar amount. You need options, you need backups, and you've got a backup at left back and in centre midfield. And he's got that energy and sort of youthful exuberance that you need as well.
Yeah.
Plus the fans love him. So I wouldn't, but then again, I'm not managing Arsenal, so I don't really know.
No.
Jay Richardson, 5 says, go on, Jay. Who's on your hall pass list? We won't tell the missus. 2 of mine, Anne Hathaway, Anna Diarma. We won't tell. Sometimes Miss Man United.
I was going to say she's normally in the chat, isn't she?
That's what I mean.
Okay.
So she knows. I've not. How many allowed on it? Is there a rule?
I don't think there's a number.
Is it like one or many? I think.
Oh, is it?
I think it tends to be one, to be honest.
Is it one?
You're allowed one.
One.
Okay.
I don't make the rules.
Right. Well, I shouldn't be saying this. It feels a bit distant. I used to quite like Jessica Ennis-Hill.
You have to remind me who she is.
The decathlete, gold medalist.
Okay.
Jesus wept. Go on, lads. Who's on yours?
Put your camera on.
I used to like Rita Ora quite a bit.
Rita Ora. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Harvey.
If I could have like the Transformers version of Megan Fox.
Transformers version of Megan Fox. Okay, yeah, fair enough. And
Not
Sam. No, that's fair. That's not the. Everyone's on one, aren't they? I feel under pressure. I didn't like this question. I feel like proper like A, I feel seedy, and B, I feel like I'm gonna get a bollocking when I get home.
Yeah, definitely.
What about yours, Sam?
Florence Pugh.
Ah, right. Is that why you keep watching Oppenheimer on repeat?
She's not in Oppenheimer. No.
Is she not in Oppenheimer?
No, she's in Spider-Man. New Spider-Man.
She is in Oppenheimer.
Is she in
Are you
Oppenheimer?
mental?
I don't remember.
She's naked in Oppenheimer, man.
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Remember she's naked in Spider-Man as well. To be fair.
Florence Pugh's in Oppenheimer. Isn't she the one that like?
Can we Google this?
Well, I'm not googling.
No, don't Google that.
She isn't. She takes her clothes off for the purposes of the film. Do you know what I mean? It's all very, artistic.
It's all tasteful.
Yeah, it's all tasteful. But she's definitely in it, and she's definitely naked.
Is this what the transfer window has come to?
Yeah, like is Florence Pugh in Oppenheimer and is she naked?
As the Arsenal guy would say, it's a super chat. You got to read it out.
Super chat. You got to read it out. Gents, off topic. We've already got well off topic. Carl Hagen. Is there a Dublin meet-up plan? We are going to be in Dublin, right? This trip to Dublin is about as planned as anything else on Stretford Paddock. We're all going over there. We're covering the game. We're over there for a couple of days. So do you know what we'll probably do? We'll probably just see where all the Reds are. I know there's lots of stuff going on, but we're probably going to, go and try and meet up with a few of the United fans over there. So if you're in Dublin, give me a shout. Let me know in the comments, or drop me a DM on Insta, or comment on our videos, and we will try and meet up with a few of you guys. We love Dublin. Every live event we've ever done has been in Dublin, but we're not doing. Let's mute that. We're not doing a live event, but we will meet up with United fans if everyone's up for I won't have a Guinness, but the rest of the crew probably will. So let us know what you're up to. Right. Someone else, Lord of the Prawns has put Bonnie Blue. Nomad Joe's put Susan Boyle. You're not going to take it serious, right? We're not going to play anymore. Right, let's.
He might genuinely like Susan Boyle. He might genuinely be in.
Right.
That might be his type.
Okay, you're right. I shouldn't dismiss that and just say that it was a silly suggestion. He might love Susan Boyle, and fair enough, she's got a lovely voice. Let's crack on.
Got the next one, have we? I'm not sure I'm into that one.
What?
Because he's going back to Italy, isn't he? So it's like long time no see.
It's getting worse now. It's getting worse.
That might be the worst one ever.
No, they've definitely. It's been worse.
Long time no see.
Yeah, that was.
All right, I'll give you that one. That was long time no see. I don't know. It's a little bit ropey, but seeing as you played the Hall Pass game, I'll let you off. Right, go on. And I put you on the spot. I feel bad about that one. So go on, you can have a 6 out of 10 for it. Do you want to read this out, Sam, please?
Long time no see. Juventus ready to strike deal for Elite. Elite, really? All right. Man United star has loan decision made.
I like a bit. Look, to be fair though,
it's in quotations.
Yeah, that's when you know you're not doing very well. When it's elite Man United star, though, to be fair, I get why it is.
Juventus ready to strike Zirkzee deal, ongoing talks with the agent of Man United. The English side is already open to the loan. That's from Damasio.
Do you remember when Damasio was like the man?
Remember Romano was his like assistant?
Yeah, and then now he's
shilling for Saudi
I'm trying
Arabia.
to think of it. Who was it? I don't understand. I can't remember. He's Anakin and he's the Emperor or whatever. Obi-Wan, yeah, that's the one. Right, sorry, crack on.
A return to Italy has been mooted, and it is now emerged that Juventus are ready to strike a deal for his signature after Man United opened a door potential loan. Zirkzee is understood to be ready to leave the club in pursuit. In his pursuit?
Yeah, in his pursuit.
Is there a missing sentence there?
I don't know. It's probably,
with advanced talks reported to have been underway for over a week, Juventus looking to build a super attack. And Zirkzee is seen as the perfect foil for new signings Colin Mourani and Alaja Bejovic.
I like what you've done here with the. Have you done that?
What?
The kit swap.
Oh yeah, so it's all Harvey, that one.
Right, well done, Harvey. I mean, I don't know if that's a super attack. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Elite and super attack are doing a lot of heavy lifting there.
It's an attack. I don't know about that one. Look, I like Joshua Zirkzee. Is he good enough for United? Is he good enough for where United want to get to? No. We haven't got loads of saleable assets for much money. We've got players, like younger players we can move on. Zirkzee is someone who could probably fetch 20 odd million quid, so I think it makes sense to move him on and bring in someone who can hopefully do a little bit more for us in attack. Let us know what you think. McCollum must have written this as Sanino's gem. Adam McCollum is a big Joshua Zirkzee fan. I'm not into the elite star thing. He's not quite there, is he? Go on then, let's have another one. Right, this is the longest pun I've ever seen in my life. Right.
I think you need to read this out because.
Oh, do you know what? They've done me here. Oh, mate. Do you know what? Hey, watch. Go to producer camp, right? Can you hear me? You're about to watch two people in real life, in real time, getting sacked. So, I'll read this.
Yeah, I was going to say this is for you.
You're such a pair of little weasels. Listen, it didn't work out for him at United, but I don't have a bad word to say about him because he was nice to my kids once, right? It's an ongoing thing, right? I do everyone's head in with it. Everyone in the comments always hammers me for it. My kids met a lot of the players like Casemiro and Luke Shaw and a few others, and Bayindir was there, and he was double nice to my son, so I've got a bit of a soft spot for him. But even I'll admit, he isn't good enough. Sorry, I'll let you read the rest.
Did he say goodbye to your kids?
No, he didn't actually. That's a good point. Yeah, he's let me down there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Altay Bayindir on the verge of loan move to Spanish side Celta Vigo from Romano. Celta Vigo have agreed to deal with Man United to sign Altay Bayindir as a new goalkeeper. Here we go. Understand it's a loan move with a €4 million buy option, subject to changes based on appearances. Bayindir authorised to travel for medical and contract signing.
Yeah, very good point. You've done well there. Look, it makes sense. Darlow's coming in here as the backup. Radek Vitek is on his way out as well. Bayindir, I've said this in the summer now, but end of the season, we can't rely on him. If anything happens to Senna Lomans, you cannot have Altay Bayindir coming into your team. Obviously, Onana's already moved on, so I'm glad we're sort of fixing the goalkeeper problem just in case anything did happen to Senna Lomans. Jamie H2V says 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10, says Tyler Wood, 8710. Volder, the designer, says 11 out of 10. So yeah, people are liking that because they fed up with me saying, Altay Bayindir was nice to me, kids. Right, well done. Talking of goalkeepers, I think we've got more stories.
Hey. That's decent. Could you not just butter him?
Yeah, I like that. That's
good.
very good.
That's good.
That feels like
Return to form.
A return to form. Well, to be fair, the last one was probably the best one we've ever done. But this feels like the sort of thing you see on the back of a paper. Go on, I'll let you read it.
Radek Vitek to get his move away this summer to Michael Carrick's old stomping ground. Goalkeeper exits at Man United today as Bayindir joins Celta Vigo, and Radek Vitek joins Middlesbrough on a permanent deal. Green light for medicals, 7 million fee plus add-ons, potential 14 million package. United also maintain a 35% sell-on clause and a buyback for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, all makes sense, it's done it. I mean, we've known for a little while that Radek Vitek had no intention of staying at Manchester United. We spoke to Simon Stone about, 6 weeks ago, and he said,
He said it in a post-match as well, didn't he?
Yeah, Simon Stone had interviewed him when he was at Bristol City.
Yeah.
Radek Vitek said it in a post-match, as you've just pointed out. He's made it clear he doesn't want to hang around and be back up to Senna Lomans. And I kind of, even though I wish he did, I get it, because Senna Lomans is very young, so he's not he's not going to retire anytime soon. Yes, he might get injured, but he might not. Yeah. And if he doesn't, then Radek Vitek's going to be waiting around for a Carabao Cup appearance. Is that going to be enough? No. And also, I'm not into this idea. Well, maybe he could play in the Champions League. You're not going to swap keepers for the Champions League, nor should you. If Senna Lomans is your keeper for the Champions League and the Premier League. So I get it, and I think this fee, whilst it's not earth-shattering, it kind of makes sense. 7 million plus add-ons going up to 40 million. He's had a very, very good season at Bristol City. Obviously, a very good young, talented goalkeeper with pedigree in the Championship. So, yeah, this is a sort of a deal that, while slightly disappointing, I would have liked to have seen him stick around. It all makes sense. Mick Holohan says 8 out of 10. Lord of the Prawns says 9. We have Darlow 2, says David T951. Yeah, this is the thing. Fred Army says we should have made at least 20 million on Vitek. He's top quality. I understand your argument there. And I think you do see some players who've had barely any, minutes or whatever as a goalkeeper getting these moves for a little bit more than that. But it's not that far off.
He's going to the Championship as well, and Championship traditionally don't spend that
much money. I think if Middlesbrough get promoted, he get 40 million.
There you go. So
and also this is quite big as well, because he could smash it, and let's say he goes for 30 million, then United will get a third of that. So it's another 10 million as well. And also, if he smashes it and something did happen to Senna Lomans, or Senna Lomans isn't your guy anymore, you could always try and buy him back. So it's kind of a practical move, but no one likes that, do they? No. Let's talk about this copyright infringement. Up the Paddock. Go on, I'll let you read through this.
Plans unveiled for the new Old Trafford fan zone. The Paddock, copyright pending, will sit just 15 metres behind the Stretford end, making it the closest place to the stadium to enjoy great local food, drink and lively entertainment. Be interested to see what they define as entertainment. Responding to strong demand from supporters, the new free-to-enter, I'm shocked at that, 1,300 capacity fan zone will be open on match days, offering all Man United ticket holders a dedicated space to enjoy the atmosphere before and after the game. The name chosen after consultation with the fan experience working group is rooted in fan culture, referring to the historic terrace adjacent, famous to the Stretford end.
Hate the name. It'll never catch on that. I don't know where you got that from.
Awful
name.
What
they called the fan experience working group. They all want sacking. They can join them lot on the dole queue.
You lawyered up for this?
We spoke to our lawyer. I rang them this morning and they told me to stop ringing because we don't employ them. Right. So, I think this kind of thing makes a bit of sense because you haven't got a lot going on a match day, and the Paddock thing is quite funny. Obviously, we're named after Stretford Paddock, which is a stand in the Stretford end. And now they've gone with the Paddock as their pre-match entertainment venue. So, yeah, it all kind of makes sense. I'm not going to contact anyone about copyright because technically they own the copyright in the first place because it's them we took it from. So let's not start throwing stones in that glass house just yet.
They've definitely missed a market opportunity though, you guys, to cut the ribbon or something. Like,
oh mate, we'd be accused of being Glazer in your stooges, wouldn't we? We'd be like, oh look at the Paddock, you're probably doing that just so you can get in the mix zone for the Rosenborg game, you absolute fucking frauds. Do you know what I mean? It's not like we spent the last 20 years of our lives protesting both physically and online against the Glazers.
Is that not how you got me into the Rosenborg game?
Yeah. That's how we got producer Ben into the Rosenborg game. We said, hey, we've got to use our name for your fan venue, but can we have some access, please? And they went, yeah, of course you can. Santa Knot says, wait till you find out the second fan zone will be called The Devils. Yeah, this is it. Heaven Soul says, thought Adam was the lawyer, not that he uses his degree. Oh, yeah, Adam is our lawyer, actually, because he has got a law degree. So.
He's got a law degree? Really?
Why don't you say it like that? Like,
No, I was
how high did your voice go then?
I was shocked.
He's got a law degree.
I was shocked.
Something like Sol Campbell. Is it a quality thing? Yeah, he's got a law degree.
I like it.
He's like, do you know what? Don't let his
what type of
vernacular
law
confuse you. He's a very smart cookie. He's
a very smart man.
He is. He's so deceptively clever. Yeah, I don't know.
Get him on the case then. Get it sorted.
Right. He'll turn up for court late. For starters, and with a load of butties in his briefcase, so no chance. Yeah, we'll leave that one for another one. No disrespect, Macca. Go on, I think we've got one more before we wrap up. Keeping Olid on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solid.
Do you know what I'm feeling with this pun? Go on. Relieved, because it's a rocky road. We've already had the whole pass thing, which I'm not too fond of. There's been a lot of noise around this, and we'll get to it in a minute, but I'll let you read out the story.
Eva Olid appointed new Manchester United women's head coach after Mark Skinner exit. She replaces Mark Skinner, who left the club on Monday after 5 years in charge. His departure came just a month before their WSL Open against London City Lionesses, live on Sky. Why are we advertising for Sky Sports? Fair enough.
I don't know why that added to the story. Live on Sky Sports.
Well, just it will be now Ellie's job to prepare the squad for the upcoming campaign, having led Hearts to a historic first Scottish title last season before departing in the summer.
Yes, good luck to her. There's been a few comments online by dirty, pervy men, which I'm not going to, get into. Frankly, to be honest with you, you should be ashamed of yourselves.
I bet there's some in the chat.
I mean, we're not. We're a class above that on Stretford Paddock. Yeah. We don't go into all that nonsense. Abinab Verma, who's been a member of the Academy for 63 months, says, Jay, as a Man United board member, did you suggest the Paddock name to Jim? Do you know what I wasn't? Because that's a good point, that. As a shareholder...
Do you get to vote on that stuff?
Probably. I get to vote on the Twitter poll they put out. I don't know if that counts. But yeah, I've not checked my shares lately. When I say shares, I mean half a share or whatever it is. Yes, what a great coach, says, played out. We're going to leave it there. Yeah. We're just going to say, what a great coach. We're not going to comment any further because no good will come from it. But I wish her well. Mark Skinner, by the way, very, very unpopular guy from what I gather. I know he won an FA Cup and he did bits in the Champions League.
4 finals as well?
Yeah, but he didn't seem to win the fans over. I don't think anyone was particularly enamoured with his brand of football, his tactics, and his personality was a bit beige, shall we say. That was the criticism levelled at him. So I don't think anyone's going to be mourning his departure too much, and we'll see whether the new coach can have a little bit more success.
Someone just outpunned me in the chat.
Okay.
They did Olid's at the wheel.
Nice.
Olid's at the wheel. Oh, it was right there. It's a tap in.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, well done. Who said that?
Damien Derwin.
Damien Derwin. Olid's at the wheel. Well done, Damien. You've won the live. That would have worked so much better. Yeah, someone's saying about the glad that Mark Skinner's gone. Look, I'm going to leave it there. Sam, Thank you for coming on the channel.
Thank you.
Go and check Sam out. Real Reds Talk. Always good stuff on their channel. I've been on there a few times. I love chatting to the lads. It's a good laugh and also very sort of informative as all the latest Manchester United news and opinions. Thank you to the producers who have decided to reinstate after sacking him for the Altay Bayindir pun. And also thank you to you lot who got involved in the chat and the comments. Make sure as well you're checking out the merchandise. There's a link in the description for that. We're going to be back in the morning with the news. Then we're going to have, I think we got off the bar. Stephen House has joined us for that one. That's been Sam. I've been Jay. This has been Transfers Live. Thanks for watching.